Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's DMC, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels. And I'm here with episode 4 of my PokeMMO adventure. If you missed the last episode, episode 3, what the heck is wrong with you? I want you to hit that pause button, hit that back button. Go back to my YouTube channel and watch episode 3. If you haven't watched the other two on top of that one, watch those as well. I want you to binge watch them all. But if you just refuse to do that, that's fine too. Last episode, we battled Misty. We also made our way across Nugget Bridge. We talked to the big man named Bill, and he gave us the ticket of a lifetime, a golden ticket, if you will. And no, not to Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, even better, to the SS Anne, where we're going to go on a boat cruise. That's right, we've been awarded for our great deeds. And speaking of great deeds, we got to go beat up a Team Rocket member over there, so let's go and do that. So, there's been a break-in, as you can see, quite the break-in. I'm not sure if that was a backdoor originally. If it wasn't, good God Almighty, he's got to have a strong Pokemon. I'm thinking a Rhydon, a Rhyhorn, something that could break through walls. If he has just a Zubat, I don't know what's going on. I really don't remember what he has, but let's see what he has. I'm gonna chop. Okay, that makes sense. He can punch through a wall. All right. Oh, we're about to have some fisticuff fights here. I think Seismic Toss might be my best move. He withdraws, which brings out a Drowsy. Oh, man. Oh, man. I said, Should I risk it? I say we do it. Here comes the confusion. Will it knock us out in one hit? Nope, but it does make us confused. Screw it, guys, we're risking it. We're risking it. No! The risk does not pay off. It's not called high risk for no reason, let me tell you. So Drowsy knocks out the Choji. Good God Almighty. We're going to bring out Hinata. And we're going to go for a strong, powerful Thunder Shock. Withdraws the Drowsy now. This guy's got that next level attack going on. So we're going to hit him with that Thunder Shock. We're just going to keep him going, I suppose. Unless he has like a ground move, which I know he gets his dig, but I don't think he's used it yet. What a Karate Chop, but he's going to get hit with that static. If we don't knock him out, it's going to come down to one. The mighty, the powerful Madara Uchiha. And he knocks us out. Son of a gun. Madara, for now, there's a female. We're going to name her Anko, I think, is the name that we decided to go with. And we're going to hit him with a strong Ombre. And he's going to be knocked out. Here comes the Drowsy once again. I said we go with the Dragon Rage. So now we got to heal up our Pokemon anyway, so might as well. Stop! I give up! I'll leave immediately. Dang right you will. Alright, so now we got the Dig TM and he's going to disappear. So, very cool. Let me talk to this guy. I love how, like, in the old games, and in this one as well, this is an MMO, obviously, but, like, in the actual games, they're, like, all sad they lost their TM, and you're like, well, I probably shouldn't tell them that I haven't. That's probably what a kid really would do, though, honestly. I say it's pretty accurate. Alright, so, back to business. I'm pretty sure we have to go out that way, and we get to make our way down towards Vermilion City. So the ultimate goal is to get through SS Anne. I don't know if we'll be able to battle Lieutenant Surge on top of all that today. That'd be great. I don't know if that's gonna happen though. We got a Vulpix there, a Kadabra, Nido Queen behind us trailing. I actually jumped over the ramp instead of went down there. Okay, failed it. We can cut that, right? No? Okay, dang it. I'm just kidding. I'm talking to myself, really. Alright. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I just woke up, so if I do some brainless stuff, I apologize in advance. Oh man. Alright, so let's walk down here. Ooh, a Mareep. Alright, so let me go ahead and see what some Pokemon. I know there's like what Bellsprouts and Oddishes in here. A Pidgey. Haven't seen one of those before. Hashtag JK LOL. We got Rambo in the back, and I apologize. As always, he's so loud, he's so annoying, so obnoxious, but I love him. Alright, so Bellsprout. That's not the grass Pokemon we're looking for, so we're not going to go with him. Sorry, Bell. I like Victory Bell actually, but I want something with a little bit more. You know, just a little bit more. She used to be a daycare. She's still a daycare. No. So he just, it's actually a male. Can't go through that way. We're going to have to go through this way. I remember there's someone with a trade here. Yeah, she wants to need her in male. She'll trade us it for a need her in female, which to me is a little pointless at this point because I can catch both in this game. It's not like it's exclusive. I can only have one or the other. Sometimes I'm just like reading the chat because I'm like trying to figure out what's going on. People are selling stuff. Not that I can afford anything. Catching. Oh my God! There's a Charizard, a Pidgeot, a shiny Blastoise. Man, wouldn't it be so sweet to get a shiny Pokemon in here? And as I said, that shiny Bellsprout appears. Is there any interesting Pokemon on this route? I remember Meowth might be on this route, which is a good Pokemon to have actually, because if you don't know, in PokeMMO you can use Payday as a means to make some money on here. Speaking of the devil, there he is. Meowth. We'll probably use him at some point. We're not gonna use him on the playthrough really, but at least during the gym battles and stuff. Seismic Toss is probably fun. He does a fake out. Oh man. Next level tech. Well, was next level. Now it's old level. What is he doing? I don't think Seismic Toss will knock him out. We're just gonna go for it again. Alright, now we should be able to catch his Meowth. Not a problem here. It says I'm not gonna use him. I'm not gonna nickname him. You know, always get him out, and if we start to use him, I can nickname him later. Not a big deal. Alright, so we caught ourselves the Meowth. That's right. Get it? Get it, guys? Get it? Because that's what he says with Team Rocket. He's a bold nature. You know. Alright. Meganium. Oh, by the way, I read this game just got an update. You can now catch Cyndaquil, Chikorita, and Totodile. And I believe you can catch them in Safari Zones. Don't quote me on that. It might just be the Hoenn Safari Zone, because that's all the videos I've seen people do. Oh, there's a trainer. There's trainers up here too. We need to battle some people. Choji's on the weak side right now, but we're going to do it anyways. Might as well battle these trainers. Good EXP, man. As I was saying, though, you can catch the Johto starters in Safari Zones. I'm not sure if we can do it in the Kanto one or not, but we'll definitely try that out at some point. I do want Cyndaquil. It's my favorite Pokemon of all time. Whenever I release, because I have filmed it, I've never released it though. My top 20 favorite Pokemon. So you guys are getting a little spoiler here. A little bit of a spoiler here. My favorite Pokemon was in fact Cyndaquil. I don't think that's a surprise though. The reason why I haven't released it yet though is just because I haven't really found the perfect timing for it. But also I gotta edit it. Otherwise it's just gonna be a black screen with me talking over it because I don't have a webcam. I told you guys about that before already. I need to just buy a new one, I think, because my brother's probably never going to give me mine back. So I'd probably just buy a new one. I probably will. I got a lot of stuff to buy for this channel. I need to buy a new microphone. I need to buy like an actual microphone, not just a headset that produces static at times, which I apologize for. I need to buy a new webcam. You know, I want to buy a lot of stuff for this channel. I want to buy a capture card for my 3DS, so when Pokemon Sun and Moon comes out, I'll be ready to go. I can record my playthrough, which I think would be a lot of fun. I'll ride a Weedle. I haven't seen one of those before. But, you know, I feel, even though I do it every week for the wrestling stuff that I do find it to be a little underwhelming when I do those personally. And I know other people probably feel the same way. They're like, why is this, like, it's just a blast screen. Like, it's a video. Why am I watching a screen that just says, like, raw review, you know? I just don't have a webcam, you know? If I did, I would use it. I could probably maybe even use my phone as a webcam, maybe. It's a potential thing. I have to look into that, but my phone isn't the best of phones, TBH, to be honest, because it's just a cheap phone. It's a smartphone. And, you know, let's play Pokemon Go and stuff like that on it, but I don't have a lot of memory on it, is one thing. And I don't know if I trust it enough to webcam. I don't have a tripod or anything like that. But it's something to look into. I could maybe maybe mess with some stuff there. So we got a trainer battle here with a camper. Camper Ricky. He's got a Squirtle. Perfect for Nada, although she is poisoned. Hit him with that Thunder Shock. You know, we can actually evolve Hanada here pretty soon once we make it to Celadon. I don't know if I want to right away, though. I want to look and see what moves it learns, because I may not want to evolve it just yet. We'll look into it. We'll look into it. Potter is getting closer and closer to a Charizard, though. I just can't win. Well, sucks to suck, boy. We're going to skip this trainer for now to when I hear my Pokemon, then I'll come back and battle it. Hopefully I can avoid at least the first one. Second one we won't be able to. So that way I can battle 2 trainers with Choji and Hinata in the squad, because I'm trying to get them to level up, obviously. I apologize that I sound nasal. Like I said, I just woke up and I got some allergies going on right now. You know how it is. You know, I live in Kansas. You know, it's known as a sunflora. Wow. That's how you know Pokemon's always in my brain. I refer to sunflowers as sunflora, just subconsciously. You know, as an accident, solely accident. But I live in Kansas, the sunflower state. It's also known as the wheat state. So there's a lot of plants here. My mom even owns a garden, like a gigantic garden out here. We have kind of like a mini farm here. Actually, we have like chickens. We have like 9 chickens in our backyard that produces eggs for us. We have a big garden. We have all kinds of cool stuff. We also have 4 cats, which I love all 4 of our cats. And then we have a little dog, Rambo, which you hear barking all the time. So all those mixed together produces nasally noses. I apologize for that. I truly do. Look at all these people. There's a party in here, man. We got a freaking Skeptile, or Sceptile, depending on how you want to pronounce it. We got a Croconaw, a Jolteon. People with some Joker hats. Can this guy say anything to me? You know what we should do? Since I'm going to backtrack anyways a little bit. First off, let's get the old rod. Secondly, let's get the voucher for the bike. Oh man, I love to fish, brother. Yeah, let's get that old rod. We can catch Magikarp now, but we're not going to use Gyarados in this playthrough, I don't think. The reason why is just because I'm going to be too weak to rock types, and I don't want that hindrance. Alright, a little bit of lag there. But hey, you. I did come here to listen to your story about your cute, loving, amazing Rapidash. It's so cuddly. It's so, Thanks for the bike voucher, dude. Alright. He's got a seal. He's hugging it. What do you got for us? What do you got for us? Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. Alright. Not as cute as my Pikachu, though. Anything in this house? Oh, she has a Farfetch for a Spearow? That's pretty sweet. I think I have a Spearow. Could get a Farfetch as I run into the mart there. Let's see what they got in here. So we can buy some TMs. It's pretty sweet. I got $12,000. Should have a nugget. I was gonna say I should have a nugget here. So we got a little bit of dough here. A little bit of dough. I'm not sure how much rare candy sell for, but I would imagine they sell okay, right? In the auction house. Ooh, Starmie. It's actually the Pokemon I'm thinking about using for our water type, which we should be able to get here pretty soon. Did I just go into this house? Is that the Spearow Farfetch? No, it's not. Alright, what do you got? I was just talking about the mail. What do you got? Alright, well, let's go, if we have a Spearow, let's trade for the Farfetch just to have in our Pokédex. I'm not sure if you can catch Farfetch in this game otherwise. So that's kind of cool. Ooh, a shiny Gyarados. Let's see. We in fact do not have a Spearow. Confirmed. That's fine. Alright, we'll catch one somewhere. If we find one, we'll catch it and we'll get a Farfetch. So let's battle this trainer. And we'll battle the one up there. So let's get Choji some levels. Madara is still, right here is ahead of these guys. Look, he's 5 levels on these other 2. Just kind of a bummer. And really, I may want to switch out Choji eventually and stop training him, because once we get our 4th badge, I believe, we can go to Hoenn, which is going to be the potential to catch some new cool Pokemon. And I haven't decided yet if I want Poliwrath or if maybe I want Breloom. So that's kind of what I'm at right now. I kind of really want Starmie, but I love Poliwrath as well. So some choices there I gotta make. But I think we're gonna have one or the other. I think if we pick Poliwrath, what grass Pokemon would I want then? Maybe Cacturn. Talked about maybe using Cacturn or Shiftry. I think both of them would be kind of cool to use. Excuse me. But if I pick Starmie, I could pick Breloom. That'd be cool too. So many great choices. I mean, so many great choices. Because if you didn't see the previous episodes, I'm working towards having a water, grass, fire course to start Charizard. It really makes sense to me. And I was kind of wanting to Starmie. But if I replace Choji, I'm going to because I'm going to be limited on spots. Since I got right, I'm going to have a Raichu, a Charizard, a water Pokemon, a grass Pokemon. That's 4 Pokemon already. That's like I could keep Primate, but that only leaves me with 1 extra slot on top of that. And I don't know if that's what I want to do. I mean, I could. I very easily could do that. There's a Hyper Fang. Could do that. But then it's like, what grass Pokemon would I choose anyways? I'm not sure. If I don't have to do that, I mean, I could pick. If I pick Starmie, I could then go Shiftry, Cacturn, negate him if we find a Chikorita. We can use Umbreon, because we're going to get an Eevee and Celadon. Alright, so let's go ahead and backtrack just a little bit, get our bike, heal up, and then we'll, let me see, where are we at? 17 minutes, that's not too bad. I don't know, I try to make all these videos like 30 minutes, but they're always like 45 minutes. I'm the worst when it comes to time management videos, just because I'm having fun, and I don't, like, it doesn't bother me to play. That's not the issue here, really. And I don't really mind the fact that it takes longer to upload and stuff. Like, that doesn't bother me either. It's the fact that I feel like, as viewers, you guys may not want to sit here for 45 minutes to watch one video. And obviously I want to entertain you guys. That's what I'm here for. That's what I do. I love entertaining. That's kind of always been my passion, really. I always wanted to be a pro wrestler when I grew up. But unfortunately, things happen that does not allow me to do that. In terms of, you know, I've had broken bones, I got a messed up knee, and I'm just too old now to start doing that stuff now. But even when I was younger, I had some issues with my knee, popping out of place all the time, and I knew that if I did any type of contact sport, and wrestling obviously is, you know, it is scripted, it is, you know, maybe fake, some people would say, you still, you know, doing something for 300 days a year, and it's physical, I'm gonna mess up my knee. And I knew that was the case, and I knew if I ever made it big, let's say, that they have to do like a physical to sign you, and I don't think I would pass one because of my knee. That's just the truth of the matter. So I got a bicycle now, so that's pretty sweet. Let's take a look at it. Now you can actually, I think when you can buy a bicycle, like the color bicycle, in the real money shop here. If that's what they're interested in. I think you have like a yellow bike, green bike, etc., etc. It's kind of neat. I'm fine with the bike we have though, personally, because it doesn't bother me that much what color it is. But if I could change it on my own free will, I mean I would. But it's not worth spending money on for me. Not for me. If you guys are interested in that, you're definitely more than welcome to. All right. So we beat all the trainers here. Let's go ahead, Heal. I already healed up. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to the SSN. Let's do it. Actually, nice Alakazam, bro. We could go down here and get Flash, which we're going to need eventually anyways. We got a lot of trainers in here to battle too. So I think what we're going to do... Bulma, nice. I think I'm going to go SSN. This isn't the SSN, it's the other one. Hey, it's Professor Oak. I'm sorry, I'm not riding a bike indoors. I don't know why you're here. So this goes between Kanto and Hoenn. Of course I will, brother. Please make sure this arrives safely. Alright, cool. Okay, I need 4 badges. Alright, that's what I figured. So now we got the SSN ticket. Let's go ahead and go for a boat ride. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Alright, if you don't know that song, it's by Lonely Island. Let's see, we got Charmander here. Alright, so we're gonna battle all the trainers we can, get all the items we can in here. We get to battle our rival at some point in here, and we're gonna get cut, which is gonna allow us to get access to Lieutenant Surge's gym, as well as other places. So next episode, we're looking at going through Diglett's Cave. I'm thinking about battling all those trainers out there, that route that we were just at. Because I don't think we're going to be able to do that today. Flame Wheel? That'll be Wednesday's episode. We may be able to go through Rock Tunnel as well. We may not, though. Rock Tunnel is a pretty long journey. Thought Mount Moon was long. Ooh, boy. Excuse me. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, that's assuming we go through Lieutenant Surge this episode. I'm not sure if we will. So we might do Lieutenant Surge next episode, Diglett's Cave, and fight all those guys in the route. Maybe not in that order. We might Lieutenant Surge, beat the guys in the route, and then Diglett's Cave, get Flash, and all that good stuff. But we burned. Come on, man. But yeah, that's the plan. And in Friday's episode, maybe we'll go through Rock Tunnel and maybe even battle Erica. Maybe that's the plan. Giving you guys a little bit of a heads up, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how things go. I mean, things go quickly. I just don't want these videos to be an hour long every day for you guys. Because I watch YouTube videos all the time. Like, I really do. When I have some downtime in my bedroom, when I'm laying in bed, just kind of getting ready to go to sleep or just hanging out, I'll watch some YouTube videos. Things I like to watch people open like booster packs and stuff like that. Like, I'll find myself watching that forever. I also play a game on my cell phone called Dokkan Battle. It's a Dragon Ball Z mobile game. It's actually a lot of fun if you've never played it. And I'll watch people do summons on that. I'll watch people play the Pokemon Trading Card game online because I also play a lot of that. You know, several different things. I watch a lot of different videos. Let's see. Seismic Toss will probably be the move of our choice here. I would love to do more trading card game videos. I just have a hard time making that like a weekly thing, or because the only thing I can think about really doing on there is like playing tournaments, which I love doing, but it's hard to have enough tickets. Like, I would say, okay, every Wednesday, because this was actually one thing I was actually going to do originally, I think it was going to be Tuesdays. I was going to do what's called like Tournament Tuesdays. And, sorry, my little stuff here. But it's not easy to collect 8 tickets every week, for one. 2, I'm limited on what card pool I have. I don't have every card in the game. So basically, you guys would just see me playing the same deck every week, for the most part. I just don't know how interested you guys would be into that. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. But that was always my fear, was like, they're just going to be bored because I'm just going to be using the same deck every week. Because that's pretty much what happens. Like, that's what I do. I'll be using my Night March deck or my Mega Manaphy deck. And the reason it's called Mega Manaphy, I think I did a video on it before on this channel, if I remember correctly. It's a Mega Manectric deck, but I use Manaphy. And a Mega Manectric deck, like, in competitive, they call it Mega Man. So to be clever, since I have Mana Fee, just one Mana Fee extra support, I call it a Mega Man Fee deck. Pretty clever, I know. Alright. Making our way through this boat here. I'm on a boat. Don't you ever forget. What a nice cruise. We got a Wigglytuff in the background. Got a couple trainers here. Couple trainers. We got a couple trainers. Couple trainers. I'm not sure on this game if you can board SSN again afterwards. Like in the regular games, you can't. So you definitely want to battle every trainer, get all the items you can, because otherwise you're not going to be able to come back and get them. You know what I mean? But since this is an MMO and not the actual game, you might be able to reboard it. I'm not sure. Like I said, on the first playthrough that I played on this game, which was a while ago, I only made it to Fuchsia City. In fact, I just checked recently to see where I was at to confirm that, and that is true. I was in Fuchsia City, and I never really tried to go back on the SSN. To be honest, I never really thought about it, but thinking about it now, I'm like, yeah, maybe you can. I don't know. Sonata's now level 21. Feeling good. Choji's just getting scrubbed out, man. Poor guy. That was a terrible rendition again. Allergies. Otherwise, I would have been fine. That last though. Got a Pidgey. Perfect for Anata. Can't wait to get Thunderbolt. I think we get Thunderbolt at level 25. I think. And don't forget, guys, if you do want to play this game, I always put the link in the description below to their actual website. It's PokeMMO.eu, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But I'll have the link in the description below. I do that in all my PokeMMO videos. So if you want to ever play the game, you can just download it. When I first downloaded this game, this was a long time ago that I downloaded this game the first time. I never downloaded it since then. I had to re-download anything. We had to use an emulator, not an emulator, a ROM. Sorry, a ROM as well to play this game. I don't know if that's still required, but if it is, you guys can find it. It's pretty easy to find ROMs on the internet, especially for a Game Boy Advance or a Game Boy DS game, because they're everywhere. If you just Google it, you'll find it. But the website that I use, if you guys need the website, or if you just want one for ROMs in general, just be careful because it is ROMs and emulators. So be careful with what you download. Some of these ROM sites have additional download links that aren't the actual game. So be smart when you're doing it. Do some research, of course, before you're doing it. I don't want to, see comments below that says, "Oh, I went to this website that you suggested and it gave me a bunch of viruses." Do these at your own risk. Discretion is advised for anything like this. I always run, whenever I download a lot of stuff, I always run some malware, spyware. I have a bunch of free programs for that. And if you need some, you can definitely Google it. You'll find stuff. There's a lot of stuff you can use there. But the website I use for ROMs is EMU Paradise. EMU Paradise. If you just Google it, you'll find it. Like I said, even if you Google download Pokemon Heart and Gold, because I think for this game it was required to have Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green and Pokemon Heart Gold or Soul Silver, I think. Don't quote me on that though. And you may need a 3rd gen game too for Hoenn. You might need Emerald or something. Maybe if you typed in download Pokemon Emerald GBA ROM, you'll find somewhere that has it. But EMU Paradise is what I use. I think Cool ROMs, if I remember right, is another one. It used to be anyways. I don't know if it still is, but it used to be at the very least a good ROM site and emulator site, of course, too. But if you're just looking for ROMs in general, good site to go to. Good site to go to. Alright. Got a Super Potion. That'll come in handy later on, for sure. Hyper Potion will come in even more handy. TBH. Oh, that's cool. It's a golem. But yeah, just, So if you do want to download this game, like I said, I'll put the link in the description below. I think they have some sort of tutorial to walk you through it on their website. Just look around. I'm sure you guys can find it. You guys are smart. So we're gonna beat these guys here. Looking at the time, we're already at 30 minutes. I don't think we're gonna go against Lieutenant Surge. I think the goal is to get cuts, and then we'll call it a day there. So we're gonna keep continuing though. We're gonna keep continuing. We're gonna beat a rival, hopefully, if we can beat them. I don't know if we can. You know, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch here, but I think we'll be alright. I mean, realistically, we only have 3 Pokemon. This just kind of limits us a little bit, but Madara is so strong. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be alright. Alright, so we gotta beat these Sailors here. Sailor Venus! All I ever think of when I see a sailor. Even if it's a male sailor in this game, I just think of Sailor Moon. Alright, Thundershock. Take out one shelter here. One shelter at a time. I thought about using Tentacruel or Cloyster as well. I think Cloyster would be a lot of fun to use and be very useful against Lance. So it's a possibility, actually. Cloyster or maybe even like Kingdra would be fun. Oh, speaking of Kingdra, he's brought out a Horsey. But I'm more leaning towards Starmie or Poliwrath. I love Poliwrath, for one. I love Starmie too, but I don't know. It's a tough choice. If you guys, because obviously we're not going to do it now. We're not going to do it this episode. So if you guys have a suggestion on what water Pokemon I should go for or what grass Pokemon I should go for, you're more than welcome to suggest it. I just remember that we already have Charizard, so we have a flying type, so we should probably avoid the flying types of either type, so no Tropius, no Pelipper's. But also keep in mind that we're only up to Generation 3, so that limits us a little bit, but there's still a lot of good Pokemon. Again, I apologize for my nasally voice. Allergies are son of a gun. But also remember, like, Pokemon like Tentacruel is cool, but I don't think it's as strong in 3rd gen just because of Poison itself is not that strong right now. Poison gets really strong in my opinion, in 6th gen because of Fairy type. Because it's strong against fairies. It's one of the few types that are. It'd be really cool to have a Sylveon in this game, in this playthrough. Or if you guys think I should really use a evolution, so say I use Poliwrath, and then I use, say I use Shiftry, right? I can use Espeon, right, as my evolution. And then I have one more slot open for like a Larvitar or a Dratini. So I think I want to do one of those Pokemon as well, or a Bagon. I don't know how easy it is to get Larvitar. I probably prefer Larvitar. But if I get Larvitar, Shiftry is probably not the best choice. Just because I don't want 2 Dark types. I want a lot of variety on my team. So if that was the case, say if I go Tyranitar, there's a Rock Dark type. Who would be my Grass type if I go Poliwrath and I go Espeon? It's a good question. It's a damn good question. I mean, granted, I could just go Vileplume, Blossom, Victory Bell, Parasect. The heck? Oh, Double Team. I'm like looking at on their side. I'm like, where's their Pokemon? Is it just glitched? Yeah, I don't want Double Team. You know, we'll take it over Growl. No! I clicked Growl. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's the 2nd time that's happened to me. I don't know if there's a move relearner here. Oh, that's so lame. Thunder Wave was gonna be so clutch. That's what happened to Metal Claw with Charmeleon. Like, I clicked Growl and it said, "Do you want to forget Growl?" I clicked yes, and it said something about Thunder Wave. I'm like, what? God dang it. I'll have to look into it. I'm sure there is a move relearner here somewhere. At the very least, probably a TM for Thunderwave, but I don't want to spend a bunch of money on Thunderwave when I could have just had it. I mean, we could live without it, honestly, but it's just kind of a bummer. I mean, truth be told, we're probably not going to use this Pikachu for any type of competitive, so I mean, having Thunderwave isn't super important. I mean, if I want to play competitive, I'm going to get the right natures, the right IVs and stuff, obviously. Alright, so he's got a new TM. I want to check it out. It's going to be Thunderwave. I'm thinking maybe Rest is what we just got. Yeah, I think we just got Rest. That's cool. We need to heal our Pokemon up, but let's go ahead and battle these trainers first. Makes me so mad. I can't believe we forgot Thunderwave on accident. God dang it, man. We'll forever have Growl. Growl does not want to be forgotten. Dang it, that's a bummer, man. I'm trying to think of other grass Pokemon that's in the game, really. Oh, I was thinking about maybe the Fossil Lily, but if I go Tyranitar, it's already another Rock type, so I definitely won't go that route. Grass types are there? I mean, obviously, if we can get Chikorita or Bulbasaur, I don't know if you can catch Bulbasaur in the wild. I mean, obviously, those would be kind of cool to have for starters. Or Trico. But I think Sceptile is a Dark type, though. Too many Dark Grass types in Hoenn. Good grief. Or is it Mega Sceptile that's Dark type? Huh. I'm pretty sure Sceptile's Dark. It's a Swampert, Water Ground, Blaziken's Fire Fighting, and then yeah, I'm pretty sure they all have dual types. Pretty sure Sceptile's Dark. So that's 3 Grass Dark types that are in Hoenn. Interesting. We could do Ludicolo, but we're already gonna have a Water type. I feel like I'm missing a couple Grass types there, and maybe I am. At least in the Hoenn region. I know we have Sunflora in the Johto region. Just trying to think of other grass types, really. Without actually looking it up right here, since I'm playing this game, obviously. Other grass types. Well, I'm trying to think of types that we would need anyways. If we did that particular team. There's no grass dragons in this. I don't think there's one in general, but in this game especially. Is there a grass ghost type? I don't think there is. I mean, I know there are. There's 2 in 6th gen. There's Trevenant and Gourgeist, but I'm talking about this game in particular. Is there a grass psychic type? Oh, we're already gonna have a psychic type if we do what we said, but we could always change that. There's a grass psychic, it's Executor. Shoot, man. Not too much variety there. I mean, there's a lot of grass poison types. So, I mean, we could just do one of those, which would be Victory Bell, Vileplume. I think Velossum's a monograss type, if I'm not mistaken. We need to heal up, like, yesterday. Good grief. What am I doing? I'm just pushing forward, I don't even think it twice. We're distracted about these grass types. I guess I know there's Tropius, but we already have a fly type. Huh. I feel like I'm missing something like important in grass typing, but I can't think of one. Is there a grass steel type? Does that sound right? I don't think so. Not on this gen anyways. Maybe we'll just do grass poison if we go with that team that we're talking about. Or if we go like Salamence or maybe not. Well, Salamence and Dragonite are both flying dragon types. I think Dragonite is. I'm terrible, man. I can't even think. I know Salamence is for sure. I think Dragonite is as well. We could do Flygon. It's a Dragon Ground type. That wouldn't be bad at all, actually, now that I think about it. So we could do Flygon and then, like, Shiftry. Okay. I'm digging it. Although I kind of want a Tyranitar. We'll see. I'll probably look at all the grass types, and then I'll probably make my decision later on. Let's see. And we pretty much have our team set up, man. Like, in my mind, like I'm almost sold on our teams here. Well, I'm gonna look at Poliwrath's moveset first, his move pool, because I still may just go Starmie, and then we can go Breloom, Tyranitar, if that's an easy option, which just means we won't have an evolution, which is fine, not a big deal there. All right. Because right now the only evolutions that we can really use, since we're gonna have a water, a grass, and a fire, we already have an electric type, would be obviously Espeon and Umbreon. If we have dark typing and psychic typing already covered, then there's no point. You know what I mean? Steelix would be cool too. So if we go Starmie, you know what? And then I go Breloom. That leaves me with and then Tyranitar. Okay, that's right. So that's 5. So that leaves us with one more Pokemon. Because we would have Charizard, Breloom, Starmie. That's 3. Tyranitar 4. Raichu 5. That leaves us with one more type Pokemon. Steelix would be really cool. That might be. We could go with that. Or Metagross if we get Metagross before the Elite Four. I don't think we can though. If it's like the originals, because you get Beldum after you beat the Elite Four. Maybe Steelix would be cool. Gives us 2 types that we don't have: Ground and Steel. I think that sounds good to me. That team sounds great, actually. That might be what we do. There's just so many choices, guys. I'm just sitting there for like 30 minutes talking about what team I want to do that I may not even do to begin with. But it sounds like it's shaping up, though. Grab this item after we battle this guy. Oh man, this episode's gonna be so long, guys. We probably could have broken this up into 2 episodes. I hope you guys just don't mind watching a longer episode. I mean, that's the only thing, like I said, I don't mind doing extra, like, you know. I mean, to me, it's like, what's the difference in making a video for 15 minutes and not making, an extra 15 minutes or not? It doesn't bother me. I'm not doing anything else. I just fear that some people might see a 45-minute video, an hour-long video, and they get intimidated because it's too long of a video and says, "Nah, I'm not watching that." That's what I worry about the most, I think. Because we could end it right here after I heal up. Battle the rest of SS Ann and Gary, and then battle the gym leader. And that'll be another episode. You know, guys, I think that's what we're going to do. I know I really wanted to beat our rival and everything. But I just don't want this video to be too long. We're already at 45 minutes. So I think we're going to end it here, guys. I apologize if you guys are looking forward to me to battling the rival and everything. I said that's what we were going to do. But again, and I got to be careful with the amount of time here, just for you guys, for your viewing pleasure. So that's going to be the end of episode 4. Episode 5, we should be able to finish SS Ann and battle with Tennis Surge, and maybe even go through Diglett's Cave. We'll see. I like to aim high. which is probably my issue. Anyways, guys, I am the Maverick Mark Daniels, and until next time, guys. You know what? Hold on. Before we do that, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're new here. And also follow me on Twitter at Mav, M-A-V, Mark Daniels on Twitter. If you don't want to look it up on Twitter, I give it to you in the link in the description below. Just click the link, hit that follow button, you'll get updates on my videos. Live tweets during wrestling like tonight. Monday Night Raw's on tonight. I'll be live tweeting during that. And you guys can ask me questions. You guys can communicate with me. I love it when you guys talk to me, so please do. You guys are more than welcome to ask me anything. I mean, obviously, if it's too personal, I'm not going to answer it, but still, you get the idea. Like, I have no problem talking to you guys. I love it, actually. So definitely do that. I almost forgot to plug my Twitter. I always got to plug the Twitter, man. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. But anyways, guys, I am the Maverick Mark Daniels. And until next time, guys, I bid you a farewell. Peace. One love.